This is Marketing of Today. I'm Cesar. Let's go. Hey, Dom. What's up? How you doing today,
What's up, bro? You're doing some pretty cool stuff here with this podcast, bro.
Thank you. I love it. It's been fun. By the way, happy birthday tomorrow.
Thank you.
How old? No se cuentan.
No. What is that, 45?
45?
Yeah, no, I'm kidding. 52, I think. 52.
What year were you born?
70.
Yeah,
52.
Yeah, 52.
I feel great, though.
Está más joven que yo. You run faster than I do. We should go for a race to update that.
All right, let's do it. I'll race you.
Yeah, so Dom, I wanted to have you in the podcast because thanks to you, Total Social and Marketing of Today, and all this is
You're
growing.
Rocking.
You gave me the little push, bang,
A big push.
Yes, and I really appreciate that, man.
Bro, no, I'm happy for you. Plus, you're having a baby, so you have a bigger push now.
That's definitely pushing a lot.
So you were doing what, about 2,000 a month?
2,000.
When you first started.
I guarantee
that was my
rent.
I guaranteed Cesar 2,000 a month, and that was coming out of my pocket.
Yeah.
And you came in at what, 120?
That's here. Yep.
Oh, that's pretty cool. So he went from 2,000 to 10,000 a month in 2 years.
I was able, the whole year rounded up to that.
So
that's crazy.
And then I think your goal for next year is what, 240?
For this year, you mean?
2022 is what?
2022 is 300.
Really?
I think I could do it.
All right.
I already see it.
All right.
I see that.
All right. That's good. It's called when you envision something, you already see it, and then you go out and get it every day.
That's the thing, right? Every day I wake up and come out here and I do my job. If I have to stay here till 2-3 o'clock in the morning.
Wait, I got to run this number. 300,000 a month.
That's like 15.
300,000.
I think it's more. More?
It's 25,000 a month. So
25,000?
Yeah. So Cesar went from saying, "Hey, I only need $2,000 a month."
I literally told you. I remember that I told you when we met. If you can secure me $500 a week plus the transportation from New York here, we're good. Right. I don't have to work for anybody else.
He says, if you could guarantee me $2,000 a month, I'll quit my job and come work for you. I said, all right, cool. I'm only going to give you the 2,000, but I want you to get other accounts.
You're not only going to work with me. And look, today we have a company.
So he goes from 2,000 to 10,000 a month in 2 years. And now he's looking to go to 25,000 a month. That's pretty cool, bro.
That's my goal. I don't care if I don't reach it or not, but I'll definitely get there.
I think that's 10X. Yeah, that's more than 10X. So 10X is, say you're doing 2,000 a month, and you multiply that by 10.
That's 2,000 then in that case.
That's 20,000.
I'm okay with 20.
Yeah, that's easy. But I like that you put in 25.
But remember, I want to clarify for people out here. Just because I'm making 20 doesn't mean I'm keeping 20.
No, I understand.
Your expenses go up.
You're grossing that. But I like the fact that you did 25 because you always come in a little short. So if you set yourself on 25 and you come in at 20, it's still 10X.
It's still 10X.
If you put 20, then you come in at 18, 19, it's not 10X.
It's not 10X.
So
I've been 10X this year.
Yeah, 10X. I think who uses that? Cardone,
yeah.
He uses 10X. So I need to do 10X.
I haven't listened to Cardone, but
I don't listen to Cardone, but I'll 10X it.
The thing is, I think that I understand his philosophy and he's helping people get out of their closed zone and be able to make it. But in our case, with you on my side, I've been able to be motivated because of what do you tell me we need to do every day? Just come out and work. Yeah,
you gotta pray a little bit and focus and work.
We're very focused.
The more you work, the luckier you become, and you have to have faith and you have to envision all of that stuff.
That's what we do.
But let's talk about marketing.
Because that's what I wanted to go. Right, Tom, how many years you been in the business?
25, over 25.
So the marketing that you were doing 25 years ago ain't no close to the marketing that you're doing today.
Right.
What do you used to do 25 years that was working for you?
Bro, I would take out an ad in the newspaper that was probably smaller.
What year is this?
Probably not that long ago. Probably 15 years ago. It was tiny. It was maybe tiny. It was maybe 2
You were
3
wishing
lines.
for people to see you.
Right. 2-3 lines, but it would work. So I would spend
people will read it.
$300 to $400 a week for 2-3 lines, and that was in the Star Ledger. And we would put we buy houses and
cash and
all that stuff, right? And we would get calls. The other thing that I used to do was I used to put those Post-it signs. They call them bandit signs on
all over the road.
All over the road. The garden, the ones that
hooks,
they go in the ground.
The one that go in the poles.
Right, I would do stick-ons on the poles.
But wait, are you not supposed to do that?
Yeah, but whenever the town would call me, the state, I would say, "Oh, that's my marketing group." I'll tell them not to put that there. I'll go take it off, and then
not total social.
I would go take it off. But the inefficiencies of marketing 15 years ago was so horrible. And the other thing I did one time was I took 50 bus stop signs, and I took like this, like 3 by like 9, and it was like I covered the whole bus stop, and it said "We buy houses," and I think I spent like $30,000
on that.
On that, 50
what was the
bus
response on that?
I got one call.
One call. No, did it give you an exposure?
Give me nothing.
What, you were still using Dom Realty back then?
At that time, I had a company called Foreclosure Property Management. So we were doing a lot of foreclosures. That was in 2008. But I spent $30,000 and I got one call, and it wasn't a good call. It was just some crazy guy talking, crazy, calling me on some stupid shit.
And then from there, so we're in 2008, 2010. What wasn't after that for you? Because there we already have MySpace and Facebook. What were you doing?
But I've never had Facebook and I never had MySpace because I was so old fashioned that I didn't want to like show off.
Te decían que no te pusiera
ahí. Don't show off. Don't go on Facebook. Don't have Instagram. You know, you got haters
quiet,
and all that shit. Mind your business. You're doing good.
Yeah.
Because old people didn't believe in all the new social media platforms
because they feel like you're showing everybody everything,
right? And they had this thing where they're gonna like wish you bad, and in Spanish it's un mal de ojo. So I was always taught not to
show off,
tell people your business or to be showing off. So when say Instagram came about or Facebook would started, and everybody was like showing off and all this stuff, I was like, I don't do that because that was so old fashioned for me.
So your uncle will call you, be like, stop showing.
Yeah, what's wrong with you, right? When be telling nobody you spend $111,000 on a car.
That's crazy.
You know what I mean, right? So
one of our first videos, by the way.
So it was so crazy because I started using Instagram like maybe 2 years ago. First of all, I didn't know how to use it. I never used Facebook. I never turned on Facebook. I never signed on to Facebook. I was so anti social media. Yeah. And even when you look at my page now, it's only it's all business. Yeah. Like you don't see pictures of my mom and like
personal
my personal stuff.
Yeah.
Because I'm still a little old fashioned when it comes to that.
You don't want to be posting everything.
I should have a personal page. But right now it's only like
I don't think you'll post anything in your personal page because you wouldn't like to show anything that you do.
Well, sometimes I went to a fancy restaurant on Sunday, and bro, and I had caviar and I had like this pretty cool stuff. Right? I kind of posted a little bit of it, but I don't want to like seem like if I'm showing off because that's not what I want to do. I want to focus on the business, you know. But the world is different, and the cool part about marketing with you is that you could do a pretty cool video, very professional, very inexpensive, and then you could target your audience. So if you want to target people in Passaic or just Passaic County or Bergen County or Hudson County, you can do that. So I love this stuff where before we were just doing mass marketing and we didn't know who
you were reaching. Get. So let's break that down real quick for them because I know me and you have a handle on this. We've been doing it for the 2 years, but why do we focus? And I'm going to ask you because I don't want to be the one giving the answer. Why do we focus in the content creation and then marketing the content that we create?
Well, you have to build the video first, right? So, and I always tell you, when you talk to one of your customers, they have to shoot the video, but after shooting the video, they have to spend money on promoting the video, right? Because if you don't spend money on promoting it, what happens with Instagram or Facebook is they only show it to
10% of your following
or even less. So what happens is you have to pay to play. And this is coming from my daughter. She works in social media.
She said that. Yeah.
Her budget is like whatever, $100,000-$200,000 a month in marketing. I
came to understand that when she told us that, like when we started working, and like I came to understand that about a year and a half ago, where it's like, when we started kicking a lot of content and making, again, let me just real quick. the importance of creating the content for us is we have proof, we have verification that whatever you're selling, you do. And plus, we don't sell when we talk to videos. We just literally say, hey, we're here. Welcome to this property that we're working in 10th Street. We built it in 4 weeks. Come check it out. If you want to, this is the address. And then what people do is they go into the Instagram based on that video and check out the page and go like, this is a real guy.
And they build a relationship with you. So, for instance, I get calls and people are like, yo, I want to work with you. And I don't have to sell them because they already know me because
they saw everything you've been doing.
Through my page.
Yeah.
The other thing that we talk about all the time is it's just not having a page. You have to monetize your page, right? When I say monetize your page, it's return on investment. Advertising, right? Or return on investment. So if I was spending, say, I think, whatever, I spend a couple of $1,000s a month between my video creations and my promos. But if I wasn't bringing that money in with new customers,
I wouldn't be here.
I would have stopped it.
Yeah.
So I always tell people,
you love me the best, but if it's not working, there's no point of you running.
Right.
So there's another thing, and it's real quick.
Yeah.
There's people out there that are running marketing and that are running videos but they're not creating the proper videos. And whoever taught them how to run their ads, they didn't teach them right.
I know the reason for that. So, for instance, we have a friend that has a Spanish theme restaurant, right? And he sells juices, right? So, but he has a marketing company that doesn't know our market.
Correct.
Right? So
you
can't get somebody from Kansas to do a video
for Dominicans.
Or Latinos in general.
Yeah.
So for instance, because it comes across, it's off. It doesn't.
It's too corporate.
No pega.
Too corporate for a chin
right.
So, for Dominicans and Latinos.
We want to show the video for our audience. So
correct.
You being Latino,
more
and
real, more
market,
realistic, talking to them.
Right. Whereas somebody comes
Spanglish.
from a different market, they're gonna kind of approach it for the general
very
markets.
Corporate. Yeah.
And I've seen this before with Fortune 500 companies where they have a hard time connecting, say, with Puerto Ricans or Dominicans or Caribeños, because the marketing for us is different than it is for Mexicans.
They complain about that.
They can't get it right.
They can't get it right. And the reason why they can't get it right is because, one, they're trying to mass market through TV, newspapers, radio. Instagram came to help you with that, and Facebook came to help you. I can literally put an ad right now, me personally, saying I only want to talk up to Mexican people about Cinco de Mayo.
Right.
And if they're interested only in Cinco de Mayo and they're Mexican, they're the only ones who are going to see the ad.
So a video that we shoot, say, for Caribbean people, right, is a different video than we would shoot for
South America,
Latin or South America or Mexican clients, right? Because it's a different dialect, it's a different, so
they understand different things.
So if I'm coming from California or from, if I get a marketing company from California, they don't understand what we're talking about, because this is not their market. But going back, to a restaurant, right? So a restaurant is doing whatever. Say your business is doing $100,000 a year. So the goal is for them to start the videos, right?
And do 300.
And then say, do the most you can on the promo. But once you do your videos and once you do your promos, monitor your sales and you're going to see that they go up. So again, this is the formula. You build the video, right? You build the video with Cesar. Inexpensive. He'll help you with 1 or 2 videos. He'll give you like a special.
Special.
He'll help you with the promotions. But and then the third step is monitor what you were selling before and monitor what you're going to sell now. Because every time I see a customer, I always say, hey, I can help you double and triple your sales.
Because we got the strategies.
Right.
And they're working actively.
So this is the problem that I see with a lot of people. They don't have the money for it, or they don't have the budget because they're struggling with their business. The problem is that if they don't spend the money,
they're going to struggle more.
They're going to end up closing their business. So whatever you need to do to shoot a video, whatever you need to do the promo,
and that's another
do
thing.
It before you go out of business.
Let me ask you a question. Why do a lot of people don't trust the process. So, for example,
because they've tried it before and it hasn't worked. Whereas, because that happened to me, I had a couple of people contact me and say, "Oh, you don't have Facebook, you don't have Instagram. Let me work your page." So they would work my page and it wouldn't go anywhere, or they'll like try to buy fake followers, or fake likes and stuff like that. And I go back, and you need to highlight this: if you don't spend money on marketing, you're gonna end up closing your business because your business will fail. So you have to shoot the right video.
We are today.
You have to shoot the right video. You have to do the right promo that you know how to do, and then after that, you have to monitor your sales, and then you have to keep on trying different videos until
one hooks.
The sales go up. But you'll see. You'll see 100% increase,
of course,
in 1 or 2 years. You'll see 100-200%.
And then
increase.
the other thing as well is, right, when you're running your advertising, when you're running that, also pay attention to the client. Show them a good service, because information is key right now. Anybody can write a review and you're screwed,
right? Because
anybody can go to Google and say, "Oh,
I write a lot of reviews. Every time I go to a restaurant, I write a lot of reviews.
Imagine that. Imagine he goes to your restaurant and he says, "Oh, I didn't like your food."
Like back to the restaurant that we go to, the empanadas didn't have no carne. So I'm like, "Bro, how you sell empanadas with no carne? You have to put carne inside your fucking empanadas."
Dumb. Trátamelo nice. Déjalo así.
But anyway, we don't want to say his name, but it's frustrating because, you know, we
see the potential.
Right. Sometimes it's a little frustrating, and I know that you get frustrated too, because
no idea.
You know that you can help this customer and they don't want to like take
and that's
your
the
advice.
thing, even when you, and like, even sometimes I don't even try to get a financial crazy gain out of this person. I'm trying to help them grow their business.
It's baby steps.
And then in the future, like, you know, we can renegotiate where you see the benefit, but not even like that.
Well, the reason for that is a lot of, you know, when you're a small business, your income is, you know, limited, your expenses are high.
That's part of the reason why I'm helping them out.
And you know, you're struggling. So again, it's hard to take the little bit of money that you bring in to use that for videos and for marketing. Even though it works, it's hard for them. And as a friend, as a person that's been around for a very long time, and I'm doing really well, I encourage you as a small business, spend money on videos.
You'll get it back.
Spend money on promotions. You're going to see 100, 200, 300% increase in sales.
And then here's what's crazy. Just to maintain my Instagram page active and always moving, I pay about $10 a day. That's just to keep it. Like, now when I run promos, I'd run it for 300, 500, 1,000. But when I just wanted the page to continue, I put one content that I know is good.
Put something.
And then I just have it run every day. And then I get followers. Like,
but the other thing
people
is
asking questions.
You know what I see is a lot of people trying to shoot their own videos.
Yeah, no, it's not the same.
Bro, if you're selling empanadas, or if you're selling cookies, or if you're selling shoes or cars, focus on your business, and then
hire the people that know. Yeah,
work on like on this stuff.
We're not saying you can't shoot your videos. Congratulations if you're doing it. But I'm gonna see what attracts people versus you're just gonna show the best of your product. So maybe you're focusing on a part of the product that is not going to sell it.
Plus now your editing is crazy. And we got Noah that's editing. So this is pretty cool. So we got a real company that's editing.
If you want to work with us, call us, DM us right now. Thank you for being here.
I highly recommend him. And if you don't increase your sales, then it's not the marketing, it's your food or your service.
Thank you for being today in the podcast. Yeah.